Okay, guys. So it's the day after Memorial Day, and I thought I joined back. I get back on YouTube. You know, I was just watching ESPN, and I'm thinking, nothing, not to offend ESPN, nothing personal against that brand or the management behind that trademark, but I want to remind those good people who appear on that platform that they are not ESPN. They are whatever their names are. All right. So if any good, we'll follow them wherever they go. All right. So I don't really have a wind up for this speech, so I'll just use one that I just improvised. Okay. So there seems to be, pardon me, there seems to be a segment out there on mass media um, that are sort of not joining in on the fun because they seem to be insisting on talking about something else. You know, they seem to be insisting to be talking about like work. You know, those Silicon Valley managerial types that aren't talking about Colin Kaepernick, not talking about NBA finals, not talking about civil rights. They just insist on talking about work, like how the Colin Kaepernick issue fits into the workplace, how gender and rape fits into the workplace, how drought in Africa fits into the workplace, and how humor might fit into the workplace. You know those types that on mass media, they're just total party poopers, and it's like, why? What? How come you don't like this sort of like this potpourri? This 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 conversational vox populi, and it's because it has nothing to do with the office. Those managerial types. Okay, so that's my wind up. All right, you know it. You're laughing. You're screaming your fucking head off because you know it. All right, you know what I'm talking about. All right, and so those are lame ass losers. All right, because you can't fit any of this into the office. All right. So let's start off with the speech after Memorial Day. All right. So I know my camera's here. I'm looking at my screen here. All right. So that's just the way it is at home production. But the first point is that if the ghost of Benjamin Franklin, right, were to come back today and look at America, I think he'd be pretty damn proud of what the people have been able to accomplish. Don't you think? Like, imagine it, visualize it using lucid visualization. If the ghost of Benjamin Franklin came back and looked around at America, all right, I think he'd be proud of what you people, Americans, have been able to do. The country you've been able, what you've been able to accomplish. All right, so that's put to rest. That's put to bed. All right, the ghost of Benjamin Franklin will be very proud. All right, okay, and so I'm Canadian. All right, so right now I'm in Canada, and one of the issues we have is one of the issues that I shared is that there's an atheist pastor or priest pastor, right, in the United Church of Canada. She's atheist. She's still employed. She's yes, for the church's benefit, I have to say she's here, she's defending her hearsay trial, stuff like that. But applying the same sort of like lucid visualization, if Jesus the Christ came back today, all right, and he looked around at like the whole world, and he saw like how many Christians there are, all the churches here and everywhere in the world. The fact that there's a Bible, a Gideon Bible in every hotel room in America. And everybody goes to Sunday service, and on TV there are people talking about Christianity. Since he was, since he was last on earth, Jesus the Christ came back today. You look around, and then you look at Greta Vosberg, and he's like, what the fuck she done? She done nothing. She done jack shit nothing. Can you imagine that? If Jesus Christ came back today, and he's like, since I was alive since the first time, there's lots of Christians. There's churches everywhere. They're talking to Buddhists and Islams, Muslims. And then he looked at Greta Vosberg. And he's like, what the fuck you done with your own life? You done jack shit with your life. Right? Right. All right. So that's how I put that stupid argument in perspective. All right. All right. And then the next point is, how there's this sort of like hate on, this debate in America between like Americans who are communists, Americans who are socialists, Americans who are capitalists. And I know it has to do with the bull on Wall Street that can be a beast in good times, not to forget to appreciate our luck. But, if you were from a real communist country, if you were from a real socialist country as well, and you only had a high school degree, only a high school diploma, and yet you had a good unionized job, and that paid for healthcare, maybe even paid for tuition for your kids. At Christmas time, everybody gather for a Christmas party and they give out presents. You know what those communists and those socialists are saying? They're saying, bro, people, if you had a high school diploma here, you'd be a homeless beggar. And we're communists. Or we're socialists. And if you only had a high school diploma here, you'd be a homeless beggar. You think that's how it is? You come here with just a high school diploma, you'd be a fucking homeless beggar. All right? You'd be on fucking welfare. Because it's exactly the same. Harvard in English is the same as Harvard in Chinese. Okay? You think it's so bad there? You come here with a high school diploma, you will be a homeless fucking beggar. All right? I'm sure in a real communist country, in a real socialist country, that got to defend borders, got to learn how to use nuclear weapons and shoot straight. If all you got is a fucking high school diploma, they will not make you president. Genius, no matter how fucking smart you think you are. Okay? Which brings us to a related point, which is, would you feel better if the First Lady of America chose Kmart and they held state dinners in a trailer park? You know how everybody's going on about wealth inequality or overconsumption or looking too good, would you feel better the first lady of the United States chose Kmart? You know, instead of like these gowns. She you know, she's always on the podium in Kmart. And they instead of like the White House, you know, the way it looks now, they every time a black limo, you know, a foreign dignitary is like they pull up to a trailer park. Well, you know, really, what that's really what you guys are complaining about, right? You want them, you want the first lady choose Kmart, be down to earth like you, and then hold state dinners for foreign dignitaries in a trailer park to be, you know, real like you. Is that what you want? First lady, United States, choose Kmart. Okay, so it's related to that last communism crack, which is in real communist countries, real socialist country, all you got high school diploma, no matter how smart you think you are, even if you're smarter than Hitler, you're gonna end up as a homeless beggar. End of story. All right, and don't you? Okay, so I've been making fun of the poor people. It's one of the rich people. Don't you hate rich people who are just anonymous, regular people, and yet they make millions of dollars, but they want to be treated like anonymous, regular people? Do you get it? Are you so fucking stupid you don't get it? Rich people make millions of dollars, but want to be treated like anonymous, regular people. Don't you hate those types? Right? They're like, whatever you want is your life. Whatever your kids want to do is their life. I'm just an anonymous, regular person, but I make millions of dollars. Whatever you want, it's free country. You want to cut yourself? You want to do drugs? Whatever the fuck you want. Whatever your kids want to do. Because I'm just a regular, anonymous fucking person who makes millions of dollars. Don't you hate those types of fucking people? I fucking hate them too. But you know what's worse than those people? The bitches that swap spit with like gay guys, and they're the only girl a gay guy ever kissed. Those girls are real fucking bitches. You know why? They're held up on a pedestal. They're like the only girl that a gay guy ever kissed. And so now they walk around like they think they're God's gift to humanity. Because there's some gay guy can't get over it that he kissed one girl and she's totally going to town with it. Like, I'm so special. I was so special to this guy who is gay. At the same time, halfway across the country, the gay guy is at some cocktail party in New York City talking about her, the only straight girl he ever kissed. And so now she's walking around forever at a cocktail party in Manhattan Like she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then lastly, does it freak you out? Not that I'm with anybody, I'm alone, but this thought occurred to me. Has it ever freaked you out when you meet a girl and she has totally new tastes? You're like, this stuff is not top 40 stuff, right? Like, I thought I knew rap music. I thought I knew black music. So where does she know all these other black music? Did she have a black boyfriend? Has that thought ever occurred to you? Or like, I thought I knew country music, but where she learned all these other country songs? Did she date a country guy? Has like, you know, or like, I thought I knew about movies, but she knows all about these other movies. Did she date like a movie guy? Like, the stuff she knows is not like really top 40 stuff. How she know these songs and these movies? Did she date like a movie director? Did she date a black guy? How does she know about these things? All right, so that's my speech after Memorial Day. All right, look after your own money, please. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.